No, I don't mind. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, okay.
Thank you for doing
Maybe,
that, Baz. Thank you for asking her permission.
okay, maybe I missed it when he brought the flowers and you did you address it first, right? You addressed it. You asked him, right?
So he brought the flowers, Babs. He brought the flowers and left. And the son, he gave them to the son. She didn't address him at the house. He left.
See him.
Yeah, she
Right,
didn't
right,
see him
right. Because
there.
I heard her say that he probably was watching on TikTok, right?
Okay,
And that's when
so
he sent your message saying,
send me the message through a DM.
okay. When he said that, did you address anything after that? That's what I was asking.
I just said
That's what
I
we
got
getting to
really
right now, Babs.
upset.
That's what we getting to right now. That's why I'm.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
got
Oh,
we.
really
okay, okay,
upset and
okay,
I
okay,
went live
okay.
Yeah,
about it.
I thought I missed it. Okay, go
yeah.
ahead.
That's what we getting to. That's why I was
No,
going
I
back.
got upset and I went live and
Okay,
asked
so
why
you
did
went
you do
live.
that? Yeah, I
Go
went
ahead.
live and had a whole panel, and that's when Uncle Bernie came in. He's like, "I got you. If you need me, I'll come to Dallas." Like it was a mess. I was disturbed behind that.
Okay, so you did that. Now, did you take any legal action? Did you call the police?
I sure did call the police department and filed it. I sure did because
Okay.
guess what? If he would have showed up again, if he would have
That's
showed
what
up
you
again,
said, right? He would have showed up again.
if he would have
Okay.
showed up again, it was gonna be a problem.
Okay. Am I? Can y'all hear me now? Because I was saying something before I got in the bad area. I want to make sure I make this disclaimer because we got 600 people in. I want to clear this shit up. Do y'all hear me? Everybody hear me? I'm not breaking up no more.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
can hear
hear
you
you.
too.
Okay. Just so y'all know how we got here. This is old. Now, okay, Mir. Okay. The reason why we got here is because some things occurred in a live where I referenced this. Now, 3 years ago when this happened, I was not on Messytok. There was no Messytok. There was just pretty much topic talk. I knew some information about this, but I didn't know all the details because I used to mind my own business. I just used to do topics. So when I heard about it, I didn't know all the details. I just know he popped up to some lady house with flowers. And she called the police on him. So I didn't know everything that occurred, how he got her address. I didn't know if they were somebody that was dating and he was mad at her. So I never covered it. I didn't cover it. I didn't deal with it. I didn't handle it. It got brought up today because so we're talking about Mr. Edwin. Mr. Edwin. That's what we're talking about. Edwin. Edwin used to be my mod. Edwin, Uncle Edwin. Y'all know Edwin. So I was explaining to Edwin that he crosses boundaries today. And in me telling him he crosses boundaries, it wasn't registering him the boundaries that he crossed. So the more it wasn't registering, the more things that kept coming up. To the point where I was like, well, you crossed the boundary with somebody when you took flowers to their house without their permission. And we got here because he then reached out to her. Okay, see, I didn't know she was on Diamond Panel. See, that's why I'm saying I wasn't doing it back then. Because, again, so just because I know they going to recap this, so we can make sure. This is not because it's a bad day. This is not because it's a bad day, sad day. This is not for content. I did not know we were going to get here. There are some things that I learned today that I did not know then. New things that I learned that I had no idea about. He called her. She came to the live. And she kept saying, Edwin, you don't want them to know the real story. In her saying that, he continued to not get the point. In him not getting the point, she ended up telling the whole story, which I never heard before. So just so y'all know this. So it's not because it's Mad Day. It's not because of anything. It's because he went and got her, brought her back. And when he brought her back, this is how we got here. Go ahead, Pegasus.
So and that was my thing. That's what I was trying to do today. Like Edwin, hey, just man, if it comes up, just say I did something foul, however you want to word it, so you can go on. Because now that somebody said, I do remember Diamond actually called me and asked me to come to her live because she heard about it. I do remember, and I went on her live and talked about it, and she was like, "This is crazy," you know. she was even really shocked with him. And on that live, if anybody remember, he was still like, "Oh, I'm good. What I did was okay," and it wasn't. And I didn't want to keep going on and hashing it. I stayed away from Edwin for a long time. And I'm just saying, you have to really be
You're late already.
aware.
You gonna get it.
You have to be aware of people's intentions, and that's kind of what it taught me, because as I got on the app, I had been married for like 25 years and had just got divorced. So this was a place for me to come and just kind of be free, right? I've met a lot of great people, and then I've met some people not so great. I've met some people that do all kinds of things and they lie. I've met a bunch of people, but I never had anyone to come to my personal space. And that was a violation. It wasn't just a boundary, it was a violation, because my children, you walked past both of my kids and you walked up to my youngest one. He was 8 at the time.
Yeah, I didn't even know he came. Like, I didn't even know all. Like, so I'm just finding this out right now. So when he got to the door, he gave your son. So he got to see your son, your child.
Yes, he never knocked on the door or any of that. My kids were outside playing. He drove up, got out the car,
Wow.
and came and gave it to my son. I don't know how well, I have pictures of my son, so that's probably how he knew that was one of my children. And the thing
Wow.
about it is that I thought it was from someone else, and it was from him. And what plays in my mind, that I'm so cautious now, I don't take things from people anymore, because he could have put something in there and I could have got passed out of anything. So, I don't know your mindset, because your mindset had to be off that you pulled up in my house.
How he got your address? Is it anything that you
Yeah,
have
go ahead,
shared?
because a lot of people have come in.
Okay,
Can you reiterate
how
how
he
you
got
got
my
your address?
address? We were doing business. It was some business that he had brought to me, him and some more guys, and we were just doing business. I had never even met this person, but one time in person, doing business only. And it was like maybe 5 minutes, and we met at a Kroger to handle some business. I got back in my car and I went home.
Okay, so
So
when you saying
I've never went on a date with him. I don't like him. Ain't none of that.
when you're
This
saying
was
business,
business.
when you're saying business, are you saying like paperwork that was exchanged and your address was there? That's how it was able to.
Absolutely. Business
Okay,
paperwork. Yes, absolutely.
okay.
But that was
My bad. That's
egregious
an
to
obvious
use my
question.
address to come to my home.
Right, that's what we're saying. But it's important to know that, because
That's
even when you're doing
yeah.
business on this app, right?
He used that for
Um,
his personal advantage.
yeah, when you're doing business on this app, this is why I asked her to come. What made me unmod him? Just him lacking boundaries. Just
Yeah.
patterns, different patterns. Him crossing boundaries. Um, that's why I wanted her to come over here, because I didn't know all of this, and when I found all this out today, it was alarming. Because if he's doing the business and he has a business, he's never tried to do it with me. Hey, and if he did, I probably said no, right? So any other person that maybe a lot of people may be saying, I do this business, I got an opportunity for you. Now you got my address, and now you use this to come to my house. So whatever the organization was that he used, it's a breach of contract. You're never supposed to come to somebody's house using a business or organization or anything for that matter. That's you don't do stuff like that without a person permission, if they gave you their address or not. For that, if they didn't give you their address for personal use, you are not allowed to use it for personal use. It's just like the same thing as giving somebody your phone number and for business, and if you don't put the guard down, because there are things that you can put the guard down and be like, okay, hey, I'm interested, whatever. That's different. But if you don't put that guard down, they are not to cross that line. They are supposed to keep it professional. Now, if you put the guard down and say, hey, I'm interested in you outside of this, then that's different.
The guard was never put down interested in any kind of way with this man. It was strictly business because if you've ever heard him talk, he sounds like he's very knowledgeable of a lot of things and he has a lot of credentials. So one of the things that was interesting to me is that he knew how to do business out of the country. He supposedly knew about diamonds and gold and things like that and how to get into that industry. So I was intrigued to find out that information and find out how I could work with doing that if it was something that I could do. It's something I didn't know about. But if that information was legit, that's something I wanted to, exactly. It was a scam. And once again, I had no idea. So now, since that happened to me, it's unfortunate, but I don't deal with people the same way. I will turn my back. I won't communicate with you. If I feel the first time I feel it, that's it. And it's unfortunate for me because I may miss out on a lot of friendships or getting to know good people because of that one thing that happened to me in my life that I didn't deserve. But once again, I still have to protect me and my children.
I agree. I agree. So, are you okay right now? I don't want like I know this is a lot. Are you okay?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask her too.
I'm good. It's just bringing me back to it, and it's letting me know that just keep my guards up with people. And that's what it's doing. Not to be so open hearted. God tells us to guard our heart. So now I'm guarding myself even more. That's why I don't come on lives anymore and come up and go on lives because a lot of things. He's not the only person I've been deceived by. And it's disheartening.
Yeah. So so just take a break. If y'all can just do a minute, tap the screen, share the live. If y'all can support Pegasus, I appreciate you coming up. You just take a breath. I know this is triggering. Like I said, I ain't want to even go into this. I ain't even know all of this. So, but thank you for opening up and being open to having this conversation with me. Because I know you had said earlier that it was triggering and that it was traumatizing. So I thank you for being open to having a conversation and discussion with me. It's a lot that, like I said, that I didn't know. And I'm glad we're bringing awareness because this isn't just a Edwin. These are a lot of different people on this platform and a lot of different people. We just have to be careful, ladies, gentlemen, with how we interact with individuals and pay attention to even nice gestures, kind gestures, like somebody giving us gifts, somebody giving us, a compliment. These things can be masks to underlying things, and just being aware of that when these things are happening. And this is one of those things. Okay. So if y'all could just tap, protect the live, help the live go get cleared. And like I said, support Pegasus. Yes.
Tiamani has said there's some things that she would like to say, but nobody would have listened. Is that related to what Edwin did? Like, did he
I
the
have no
same thing to
idea.
you, or yeah? She said in the comments earlier.
What you mean? She didn't know. I didn't see that, but I don't know why nobody would have listened. I don't think that that's the case. That nobody would have listened.
Her story to you, right? And when she told her story about Edwin, Edwin tried to minimize it with the
I
whole
haven't heard her tell a story. I haven't heard her tell anything that um
with
like
the whole
this.
hotel thing. You didn't hear that about that? That he was supposed to get 2 beds and he only got one with the hopes
Okay,
of.
that's not the same thing here. Like that's not.
No, I know that, but that's what she was saying in the comments.
Okay, I get that. Let me say this again. Pegasus had a friendship with a person on the panel. That person offered a business thing to her, right? In him offering a business opportunity to her, he used information from his organization to go to her house without her permission,
Exactly.
give her son
Her kids. He
flowers
approached her
and candy.
kids. Right.
Okay? without even an opening. Come over, come by, come see me. Yeah, let's hang out. Not saying what T Money went through is invalid. I'm not saying that I didn't hear her whole thing. What I'm saying is this situation here, there wasn't even a cracked door. Okay? Wasn't even a cracked door. There was a business exchange. Hey, I got this opportunity. Would you like a part of it? I need your information. Sure, you seem cool. We hang out every day. You know whatever. And you take that opportunity. You drive to my house. Give my son flowers and candy. Okay? Then go to my live and tell me I'm glad you liked it. Or wait, did he go to your live or did he text you?
He DM me through TikTok.
Right. He see me on live, get the flowers and candy. Don't even tell where the flowers and candy come from. Cause you gotta remember on Mr. B's panel, he said it was for the flowers and candy was from the organization as a thank you. So if you're doing that from the organization, you would still say who it's from. Right? You would.
But this is the thing, T. If it's from the organization, he had my address. He made the excuse I couldn't send it to you. Anybody.
Right. That was my point. That was my point. He used that as a cover up. So then you go watch me on live. See me receive this. And then you jump in my DM and tell me I'm glad you liked it.
Right.
Like a Lifetime movie. Like, I don't
Well,
know.
it ain't. It's real.
Right. This is real.
Well,
Just give
guys,
us a second. Give
Lifetime
us a second,
movies are
Jaja.
real.
Yeah.
I
That's
know.
right.
It
Yeah,
ain't.
they're
It ain't
right.
right now. One. You give him.
They're right, but it's some crazy. This is yeah. I'm just glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. Period.
So okay, take me back. So just so y'all can get that picture, okay? Not invalidating T Money's experience at all, because you can start dating a person and realize some things that's bad.
Oh,
So
so
I'm
you
not
talking about
invalidating T Money, but I do feel
okay,
like
yeah.
in this time, allow her to get what she went through out, right? And then because didn't you say T Money was around that time?
And so
So T Money
T
knew
Money
what was
knows
going
about
on.
this too. T Money knows about this
And this is
too.
why I tell y'all women this shit. This is what crack me up about you women. Let me break it down. I'm sorry, Pexy. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
I'm almost to Nana's house if you want to send me the Uber.
Okay.
Okay.
I told y'all, I tell y'all this. I could be cool with you. But once I know if you got certain stuff in you, I'm not fucking with you in that way. No way, shape, or form. You're not getting my phone number. Like, I'm not fucking with you in that way. You cool, but you gonna stay right there. So y'all sit there and y'all start dating these people and then be like, he did the same thing to me. You knew he did it to me.
Wait a minute. I got a question, T. So T Money did mess with Edwin after this story came out.
Yes.
Oh my. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
going
because she
on.
was in the room with me when all this happened. T Money was there, Uncle Bernie, it was Lisa, that's in Atlanta, that's the hairstylist. It was quite a few of us that always used to hang on the panel together.
All right, let me do this for you, T Money. Because I'm not going to do this with you today. If you want to come up later, you can. But you sitting there saying you don't know what. You the same motherfucker that when Good Yellow came up and said to you, hey, you told me that nigga hit you. You told me he put hands on you. Well, I didn't say abuse. I didn't say abuse.
T, can you let her come up because I'm interested because I didn't know this piece.
No, not her, not him. This
Okay,
somebody else.
okay.
Like this is what I'm saying. This is like when somebody did listen to her and took up for her, she then invalidated them defending her. Right? So then you're saying I don't know what. When a person does bring a word and try, you then pull back and make it as if it wasn't a big deal. But then when somebody else talk about it, now you want to say, well, me too. But when we highlighted, you said I over exaggerated. It wasn't like that. So when people do listen to you and they be like, "Oh shit, that's what happened," then I maybe exaggerated a little bit. So don't take her moment and say, "Well, people wouldn't have believed me," because I don't know why anybody wouldn't have believed you when it comes to Edwin, because we know Edwin like boundaries, so I'm sure people would have believed you. But when you say something, then you take it back. It's hard to know what your angle is. Who got that noise back there? Oh, drop her.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, baby. So I can't do this right now. Like I said, I didn't know this about Edwin. I knew he did. I knew he
come
had
back. You're gonna have
took
to
some
come back
flowers.
and take it in a minute. Okay. Yeah. Just come back. Just come back. Cause it ain't no calming down right now.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to the nurse.
Okay, well hold on.
I see it, man.
Hold on. This ain't your moment. You gotta hold on. So you might as well let the nurse come and calm down, cause it's not your moment. You're not taking this from her. You can wait your turn. You have every right to be here. You have every right to speak, but this ain't the moment. So tell the nurse to come back. Let her go ahead and deal with you. Go ahead and breathe, because she's gonna finish.
I just said that to the nurse.
Okay, so no, let her. It is calming down right now. Go ahead and calm down.
I don't have a problem with Pegasus getting anything out.
Okay, so let her do it. So tell the nurse, go ahead and get done what you need to get done. It is coming back. Calm down. Go ahead and let her get you calm. It is calming down right now. You can calm down. It's okay.
What?
Or mute.
Pegasus,
I heard
go
your
ahead,
conversation.
baby.
Now, if you don't want me
I
clocking
don't
the
even know what's
conversation, go
going
on
on, but
mute.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Pegasus. So you called the law enforcement after this, right?
I did. Uncle Bernie told me what I needed to do. Him and Lisa both told me how to handle it, because I didn't. I was really disturbed. I was really upset about it. So Uncle Bernie told me, he said, if I got to come down or whatever I need to do, and he gave me some other suggestions if he pulled up on me or anything like that, because at that point, when someone does something like that, you don't know what else they'll do. So I had to move. That's why I'm nice to him, because I don't know your mindset, right? Because as you hear him talking, he talks legal, and I don't know a lot about the law. But you heard how he was talking, as if he had grounds to stand on, right? So with me not knowing the law in that aspect, even though he did wrong, I still have to be very cautious on how I handle him, because I feel like that he would say or do anything. But he really gave himself away again. And that's why I'm glad you said let him talk, because I already knew that and had said that on Diamond's Live, but he wanted to make it seem like it was something totally different, like it was innocent. There's nothing about you pulling up at my house that could have ever been innocent, because I wasn't flirting with you. I did not give you any idea that I liked you. This was business. And you went through business records that were personal concerning my son and me trying to get him to his college paid for, that supposedly that you was telling me that we were going to do, and it didn't pan out that way, that you used that information for you. Okay, I'm at work. I'm still here, so go ahead and talk to you. I have some people coming in to view the home.
Okay, so while she got people interviewing the home, we got 892 people here. I'll do a brief recap. I know a lot of people keep coming in, so Susu, what happened was today on Mr. B Live, Edwin had did something, and I told him, like, dude, stop crossing boundaries, whatever. In the midst of me telling him he crossed boundaries, we had a back and forth. In that back and forth, I was explaining to him the different boundaries he's crossed, right? And he continued to say, well, that's not me, that's not this, that's not that, whatever. Long story short, I remember a few years ago a situation where he came to somebody's house with flowers, but I didn't know to the extent because back then I wasn't messy. I was just in my own lane, minding my own business. But I knew it was something that happened, but I didn't know exactly what. So I was like, it was somebody that you went to their house with flowers, whatever. So he went and got her because he was saying that I didn't have the right information. I was wrong and I didn't know what I was talking about. So no, not Lisa's house. It wasn't Lisa's house. It was her house, Pegasus. So
Now he went and got her tea. He
he went and
called
got
her.
her. He went and got her to prove me wrong, to prove
Right.
that I was lying. Cause all I knew is he had flowers and he went to somebody else with some flowers. Okay, so I didn't know all the other shit. So he went and got her. No, he didn't do it twice. No, that's why the names are mixed up. Lisa is the one that supported her. That's what I'm saying. Just listen to this. Lisa is the one who supported her when it happened. Lisa Steele. So this is back in the day when we were doing topics. This is back in the day when I was doing side chick talk. Okay? So I wasn't in this shit. But I knew it was something. So no, she's not still in contact with the stalker. Let me break it down. So that's why I wanted her to come over here so y'all wouldn't jump to conclusions of what happened. Okay? He went to Lisa's house too? Lisa, he went to your house? Because I know you in here. Okay, well, we just wait. Because Lisa didn't say that. Lisa was supporting Pegasus. I'm not aware of that. Lisa came and validated. She supported Pegasus. So I don't think I think that we just got the names mixed up. So, just so y'all know, because I know when y'all recap, they're going to be like, why is this coming out now? Why T-Time ain't say nothing back then? Because I ain't know all the details back then. And no, this not a mad day. I had been unmodded Edwin. I had been going off on Edwin. And I've been telling Edwin he crosses boundaries. That's why he ain't been my mod for a long time. Because he crosses boundaries. So before y'all try to make this a T-Time thing, because I know how y'all do that one thing. Why is that? It's not because it's a mad day. It's not none of that shit. When he went to get her, okay, and she came over to the live, she kept saying, I forgave him. It's over. It's water under the bridge. But when he kept talking, she noticed that he still had the same patterns. And she then said, you don't want them to know the whole story. So the more he talked, the more it triggered her. And she realized there were patterns that, he still had. So she then ends up saying, well, you came to my house. Because I didn't know how he got her address or nothing like that. I didn't know all of that. You came to my house. I didn't give you my address. You used your organization to use my address. And you came to my house without my permission. And you brought flowers and candy. He gave the flowers and the candy to her son. She was on live. So these are all the details I didn't know. I'm just learning today. Okay, I'm just learning today. Which is why I got a live about it. Because I wasn't even going to go live about it until I found all these information. So she was on live. He gave the flowers and candy to her son. Okay? Then DM'd her while she was on live and said to her, I'm glad you like, because she thought somebody else gave her. She didn't know where they came from. She thought maybe a friend gave them to her. So he says to her, I'm glad you like the flowers and candy. And that's when she realized it was him. She was shaken up about it. She went live. He came to the live. The organization that he has is kind of like she was saying, what was it, y'all? The organization, do y'all remember?
The getting your money back from the government or Something with the government. It had something to do with the government owing money to people.
Right. Okay. So it was one of them organizations. So,
Scam, right, T?
huh?
I know he ain't talking about one of those GG went what you call it, GG Wentworth, something
Yeah,
like that.
did he scam her?
To help her with her son college. No, I don't think she put no money into this.
Not. Oh, okay, okay.
I think she realized after a little while of being a part of the organization, she said she didn't want to do it because she realized it wasn't looking right. So she pulled out.
Good, good.
Yeah, she pulled out and said she didn't want no part of it no more. Because she kind of like realized it wasn't really what, she thought it was. So when she pulled out or whatever, I guess that's when he came and brought the flowers and the chocolate to her house. So Uncle Bernie and Lisa, this is where Lisa come in at. Now I don't think Lisa, he came to Lisa's house. Because Lisa don't even live in Texas. She's not even from Texas. I don't think. So Lisa and Edwin, because around that time they all hung around. They all kicked. Not Lisa and Uncle Bernie, my bad. Because y'all gonna hear her say poetic. Poetic is not, yeah, I ain't want to say that. I know Mama C, I just didn't want to say it. Poetic, when she says poetic, she's not talking about poetic RN. Poetic is Uncle Bernie. Okay, so if y'all hear it in the recap or whatever, she's gonna say the name poetic. It's not poetic RN. It's poetic Uncle Bernie. Because he goes by, his name used to be Poetic Assault, or I think it probably still is. So just so y'all know, it's not poetic RN. So she ends up poetic assault, Uncle Bernie and Lisa come to her live. They make sure she's okay, tell her to call the police and all of that. Oh, poetic assassin, my bad. Now I'm waiting. Are you when she get back she could finish telling us the rest of the stuff that happened when she done I don't know.
Didn't she say earlier that she had blocked him?
Right, we're gonna get to that because I don't want to go too far because let's go to the timeline because I don't want people if we jump too far ahead, then we gotta go back again. So just let me just do it the way in the order it happened.
It started over a mod break.
Yeah, all this started over my break.
It
But I'm
it's
glad it did though. I'm not
right.
let me tell you something. I don't know, like I said earlier, I don't believe in coincidences. There was a reason why I went in that live with y'all today. There was a reason why y'all was in there. There was a reason why I wasn't in there just trolling and we was just chilling. Everything happened in order in the way it was supposed to happen. I believe that wholeheartedly. Because ain't no way in hell I knew that this was gonna come out of this. Because I didn't know all these details. So I think this was supposed to happen. I think it wasn't supposed to happen for y'all, but it was supposed to happen for her.
I agree.
I'm waiting on her, y'all. So while we waiting on her, y'all, can y'all make sure y'all tap the screen, share the live, support Pegasus, the panel. And y'all, if y'all mind, just let me ask the questions because a lot of the questions that people asking are like repetitive. She already answered, and I don't want her to get defensive because if you start asking somebody the same question, they'll be like, basically, I already answered this. So it starts to feel more like an interrogation than just having a conversation. Just so y'all know, just let's be mindful of that. So if y'all just came in and y'all got a question, ask in the comments. Let the comments tell y'all, but just let me ask the questions if that's okay. If I missed something, say T, did you or whatever, and then y'all can do that. But just so she doesn't feel like it's more of an interrogation than her being able to tell what she experienced. Because a lot of questions that other people are asking is something that she already did say. Yeah, he had practice. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for reaching the live goal. Oh, thank you, Miss Brown. Thank you. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, but we were already in the panel before she came up. That's why I didn't clear the panel. They've been respectful thus far, so I ain't got to drop the panel. If it gets to that point, then I will clear out the panel. But since everybody been respectful for the most part, we good. We good. Because we already had a panel now. Like if it gets to that point, y'all know me. I'll clear the panel and turn the comments off. y'all know me. But everybody been good. Everybody been respectful for the most part. Y'all, if y'all join the team up there, y'all, and in joining the team, y'all can claim y'all points so y'all can level up. And just keep like I said, keep interacting with the live goal. Respect, just interact with the goal. T Money is up here because she said something happened with her as well. But we're gonna allow.
Say that.
Hold on one second. Who said she had experience and nobody would believe her? Who said that? Who said she said that in the comments?
Babs.
Babs
Bad.
did.
And she wanted to say something, but nobody would listen to
I
her.
said I could say some things,
Yeah,
but surely no one will listen.
yeah, that's what she said. Yeah.
Shit, me falling asleep is crazy. What the fuck is
Ain't
happening?
that the same thing I just said?
No, it's not the same thing. And it's playing with the wording of it. And I was actually speaking to the part where you said that he crosses boundaries, and he's
Which
been doing
means you
it.
have experience with him, but you don't think anybody would listen to your experience, right? Is that
Um,
not what that means?
I have experience with him crossing boundaries, but so do
Right. The
many,
same thing
many,
I just
many
said. The same thing I just
people
said. You good. You could just
on
give
here.
me a second. Okay. Because I don't know why anybody wouldn't listen to you having experience with somebody not crossing boundaries. So again, the same exact thing I just said was you have an experience with him, regardless of what that is, an experience. Crossing boundaries or not, it's an experience that you had with him, interaction. Okay?
Hold on, T. Hold on. Is we just playing the clip?
No, I'm doing an interview. You can stay. You good.
Okay.
Cause there's no way, like, ain't nobody not listening to the. I mean, if you guys want to clear out the gift card,
And let me be, I want to be kind of clear. It's not that I want to even seem like I'm bashing him, but
nobody's
it's
saying that,
just,
Pegasus.
yeah,
Nobody thinks that.
yeah.
Nobody
So,
thinks that.
but it is an experience that I had that it was devastating for me because I've never had anyone to just come to my home or feel like he could come freely without an invitation, without letting me know. You just show up, not interested in you in any type of way.
I can't chat. Y'all doing y'all big when y'all continue to send gifts and pop the screen.
I got it. I got it. I did. You good. You good. We good. We just did it. You good, friend. Just go ahead, sit back and just do your thing, cause you been had a long day. I want to say this. The son thing is concerning to me, right? Because y'all see Mir a lot, and as you said, like you had your son, you've had pictures of your kids. That's scary, y'all. Like I know we always say like, don't post your kids, don't post your kids. You know what I'm saying? We be like, well, it's my kids, whatever. But to know that somebody not only knew who her child was, walked up to her child, handed them flowers and chocolate, it kind of it hits a little different. We know these things happen, right? But when we know things happen, but when it's actually right there and it's like it hit different. It just hits different when a person is saying this is what you know what I'm saying. So it's scary as a parent, as a grandparent. You know what I'm saying? Because for somebody to just walk up to your child, NWA, you another one. While you keep coming in my comments, you another creep that crosses boundaries. I told y'all I'm exposing all of y'all ass. I didn't know Edwin would be one of them, but I told you creeps I'm exposing. You another creep that crosses boundaries
Y'all T waking it up.
that a person need a restraining order on. Y'all, that one right there.
T is waking it up. Are
Hold on,
y'all
Lily. Y'all, you another one. Stop
T?
coming up in here. No, real is for real, for real. This is serious. You do it too. And it's creepy that you keep coming up in here speaking every goddamn day. I ignore you. I do it. I ignore you. But you keep wanting people to know who you are. So let's make it a day. Let's make it a debut. Okay? NWA is another one. He been stalking the girl Cat on the simply Cat over there where when the JVL made the song about. She runs her own lives. He been stalking her for a year. Okay? He brought his ass over sincere. He brought his ass over here, jumped in my panel talking about he had an issue, talking about it's this girl he was talking to, whatever. I clocked it immediately because I'm like, well, did she talk back to you? He's like, I just want to leave her alone. I want to walk away from her, but I don't want her to make a big deal out of it. I said, well, why would she make a big deal out of it? I said, has she ever engaged in conversation? You gotta know what's up. I just want to go. I just pulled back. Come to find out, she ain't even never entertained this nigga. Then I'm like, I know he tell me who he was. I go in my DM, I got a whole DM, a whole 4-page letter from this nigga. And he got her name in the DM. I'm like, what? I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all follow me. Y'all remember I put it on the backdrop. I'm like, what the fuck is he sending me this shit for? But it's exposure season, y'all. It's exposure season. He's another one. He need a motherfucking restraining order. I like that y'all trust me. I love it. I love that y'all trust me. Better to see you, my friend. I like it that y'all feel safe with me. Better to expose you, my friend. I like it. Keep doing it. Pegasus, are you back?
Yes, I'm back. I'm here.
All right, so let's go to after you file a police report. Did he contact you after the police report? Were there any? I know you went to Diamond Live. Y'all, Diamond covered it because she was disturbed. So Diamond
Yes.
did take action. She did cover it.
She
She
did
was
cover it, and
disturbed.
I had a lot of support from a lot of people on the app because it was very disturbing. I was very frustrated. A lot of people, and he went missing for a long time. And he finally came back on my thing. I'm sorry, blah. I was like, okay, whatever. I forgive you. Let's go on. Let's leave it alone, right? And that's why I was trying to leave it, no more, no less. Move forward with it. I just knew I had to watch how I moved because I went off the app then too for a while. I was just like, this is just too much. I didn't know people function this way. And as I gradually started coming back on, it's something about him. He knows how to get in, if that makes sense. What I'm saying.
He knows
He knows.
it's I'll tell you what it is, and I'll tell everybody
Okay.
else what it is.
Okay.
It's the like, you know how they say you get more bees with honey? It's the because you kept saying today in the live. He means well. He means well. And I didn't stop you, right? Because I knew that you were doing that because you were like trying to let him know I'm on your side, I'm on your side. And that's why I didn't stop you. But I put it in the back of my head because it's still something women need to pay attention to. I don't care if y'all, a lot of manipulation on this app starts with good gestures. And that's how they get in. I just want to mod for you. I just want to help you. I just want to, make
That's
sure I
what it
support
was.
you.
That's how he came back. I'm sorry. I just want to be here to mod for you, and I would kind of let him go. But like when someone said in the comments, he's very annoying because he does too much. So I understood what you were trying to tell him, and he just kept on. But when he went for the juggler, and he was so disrespectful by calling you a B, I was done.
Yeah, that don't. I'm
I
glad. I'm
had
glad.
no
But yeah, that didn't bother me.
respect at that point. There, all the respect for whatever. It was no respect anyway. I was just moving cautiously, but that allowed me to see you are really this person that I thought you were.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to be mind myself is that you can't look over things like that. I can forgive you, but I can never, like I told him, don't call my phone, don't reach out to me, don't come towards me. Today was the day for me to do that. And I'm glad that happened because I need him to stay as far away from me as possible, even on TikTok.
And
I
that's
don't
another
want.
reason why I wanted to bring you over here, because it's some things that was said, right? That I want to clear up for people. Because people are like, oh, how's she still in contact with somebody that did this to her? Because he kept saying we're friends. I
Well,
could
we
call
weren't
her
really in
now.
contact.
I
We
know.
weren't in
That's why.
contact.
That's why I want to give you the opportunity to clear that up. That's why I invite. That's another reason.
Okay.
Dang, real estate reported you. What, y'all don't start reporting people. Y'all, this
Yeah.
ain't one of them lies. Realist drop real
Oh,
quick.
okay, I gotta drop. Look, I gotta drop. I'm gonna be back.
Y'all.
We weren't in contact at all, right?
I know.
So
Yeah. So I'm gonna let
I
you say
blocked
it.
his
Yeah.
number. I wasn't talking to him. He was not coming back to my lives. He has several pages, so sometime he would for now go his way and I would kind of let him up. But he's blocked on my phone. So when he called today, I wish I could show it to you. He called from a number I didn't know. So when I answered the phone, I said, how can I help you? And it was him. And I was like, Lord have mercy. I done answered my phone. But at that point, I let him do his spiel. So when I came on to the live where y'all was at, I just sat there for a minute and I was listening. And I was like, I really don't even want to get in the box. I don't want to deal with this. So that's why when I came in and I addressed it, I said, Edwin, you know what happened. You know what you did. Just gone, hey, I don't forgave you. We don't went on about our business. But all that other extra that he was adding, like we had some type of what was the word that he was using? Agreement. We never had an agreement that I would never speak about this. I
Yeah.
had
He
the
kept saying y'all
agreement.
had a pact.
Yeah, well, we didn't have a pact. I said that I didn't want to talk about it because it what he did was wrong. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. I moved forward on with my life. So the pack, and then we went to, why would I pack with you and you did something that
Hold
was
on one second. Hold on one
disrespectful?
second. One thing, Black Flower, I'm not gonna do, bitch. I will block you. She ain't done shit wrong. So what you telling her she should have did, bitch, you should be listening. Like, who are you to talk to her like that? She's telling you there wasn't no opening. There wasn't no entryway. So she should have did what? What she should have did? Huh? What? Give us, your opinion is flawed. What could she have done differently? I'll wait. I'm gonna wait. Go ahead.
And
Tell me what she
what
could have
people
did.
have to
Get your
understand,
notebook out, Pegasus. Get your notebook out. We gonna learn something today. What could she?
but,
What should she have did differently?
but the thing about it, when you think
Pegasus.
people,
Hold on. I
okay,
got it. Get your notebook out. We finna learn. We gonna learn a lesson from somebody. Tell us what you should have did. What she should have did different. Who ain't you entertaining the stranger right now by being up in this live? Do I know you? Ain't you entertaining me right now? Commenting in my platform? What are you talking about? It is the same. You entertaining a stranger. Move around. Stop entertaining us. We're all strangers. Back up. Scroll out. Log off. He didn't scam her. This ain't even about scamming. What are you talking about? See, it's bitches like you that get it. They get it the worst. Because the first thing y'all say is, it'll never be me. It'll never be me. Then the moment that is you, you don't want to tell nobody because it'll never be me ass bitch. You be over here nevering, sliding down the wall, thinking when nobody believe you because you one of them, it'll never be me people. They'll get you the good way, baby. They'll get you the good way. Don't ever think that you are exempt from anything. Don't ever think you're exempt from anything. Because just like you think you smart, is somebody smarter. Just like you think you clever, is somebody more clever. If somebody studying everything that you saying and doing, and you probably don't even know it. So just sit back and listen. And if you felt like it wouldn't happen to you, it's cool. But she didn't do nothing wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. She never gave him any inkling to think that she liked him. She never gave him any entryway romantically. None of that. When she saw that the business wasn't, because y'all always say support black business, and then wonder why people don't support black business. Right? So you want to support one of your black people, and then she realized I'll support it. Okay, let me give my black brother a try. And then when she realized it's not what you think it is, she say, that's okay.
No, that's not what I said. I didn't say that I thought he could buy me diamonds and gold.
Who said that?
What I said was he said that
Who said that?
this is what I said. That's what Black Diamond said. Black Flower said. What I said was he said he was in the business and he knew how to do trade, and that if people, I could make money this way, and he would show me how to do it. So no, it was strictly business. Everything he brought to me was business. Eye opener stuff I had never heard of before in my life. And I'm trying to advance myself as a single black mother now and by myself. So I was listening, trying to find out if any of this would work for me to put myself in a better position for my children.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, yeah, you're being more cautious, but there's opportunities presented all the time. And sometimes we realize, you know what? I missed out on the opportunity because I didn't think it was real, whatever. So it's not the same thing. It's saying, okay, let me try it. And then realizing it's not for you. She didn't get scammed.
I
She
didn't
didn't
do
get scammed.
anything with them. No, I didn't do anything with them. When I felt like it wasn't legit, I just backed out of it, period. But what I'm saying to you is that when opportunities come your way, you don't know if they're good or bad, or if they're going to help
Right.
you or not. And in the situation I had just got divorced, I'm looking for any means of money to make sure that my kids, especially I had one coming out of school, if I could get his school paid for, if I could get him a car, make sure he had everything that he needs. See, you don't know my story, so you don't know why I operated the way that I did. So I would beg the difference that I was doing something that was wrong. No, I was trying to help
You
my
didn't do nothing.
kids. I was trying to help my kids and myself. And he knew that's what I was trying to do. And once again, what he did was wrong.
It absolutely was. It absolutely was. You took my information, right? Because let's talk about it. Since people want to say they would never get scammed, there are people on this app that do businesses all the time. Auntie Kitty, she sells cups. Black Diamond even has merchandise. I have merchandise. I sell books, right? What y'all don't understand, TikTok got your address when you go in the TikTok shop. So even when you buying something from us, even as creators, now people gonna be leery because you got my address. So she didn't do anything wrong. She did a possible transaction. So he could have sold products, and she could have bought a product from him and still been in the same situation. That's why I say y'all always be talking about y'all never, and you could easily be in a situation just a different way. They could come with something tangible, and then you like, okay, yeah, ship it to me. You could get they could cash app you. Get your phone number, then look you up and get your address. So there's many ways for you to get got. Stop thinking you not gonna get got or you can't get got. Because the moment that you say it'll never be me, you turn around and be, damn, me too. And now you can't tell nobody because your dumb ass said it'll never happen to you. Y'all gotta stop doing that.
You know what? I never thought it would have happened to me either. But it did. So it taught me a valuable lesson. To people have different intent, and you have to pay attention when people come in your lives, what they're coming for, because like she said, they'll come nice. You even have people that come in and they say they love the Lord, because I do, but does not mean that their intent is good for you. It was a lesson, and you know what, I took it and I'm grateful that nothing happened. but I'm very cautious now on who I allow in my life. And I think that's
You're helping,
unfair.
you're helping a lot of people, because this goes beyond, like I said, we're really, sometimes we don't think about these things until we see it happen. So even if you got people that's out here like, oh, I could, you still got people that's like, let me move different because I want to learn from this person. So just understand, you are reaching people. Even if this happened over a year, you wanted to bury it and it's coming out now, it's 1,000 people in here, a lot of people that didn't know this. You get what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
just understand, what you're doing right now is the right thing. Don't this happened by design. It happened by design. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I do.
So you never know who you could probably be helping right now. You never know who life you could have just saved right now. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And the thing about it is, awareness is good because you don't know people's intent for you. Um, like I said, he's not the only one that's had bad intent, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure other people have things that they went through, but the bad intent brought him to my home. That's the problem. That you thought that you could come to my home and it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the excuse that he used on the excuse that he used on Diamond's live, now it's coming back to me. He said his mother was in a nursing home at the time, and he said I was by your home. Uh, I wish Diamond was here because she could really tell
We
you
probably
because
gonna recap it in the morning. We
yeah,
probably
but
talk about it in the
and
morning.
she was like, so you just decided that you thought you was just gonna go by. It was just weird. It
Yeah.
was weird, and how he moves is just weird to me. And I have to stay aware. And sometimes people say, well, you stay away from it. I do stay away from it, but I am aware of it too. Because you do want to know where people are and how they're thinking, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
if not, I could close my eyes, turn my back, and he could be there. If he came and pulled up to my house like that,
Right. And there's other ways, y'all, that this can happen. I have a P.O. box, right?
I'm going to get one.
Yeah, I have a P.O. box. So I don't even use address for people sending stuff to me. But shit, y'all just seen what just happened recently. Like, it's somebody on this app that was a lady that I was cool with. She had my old address. She was sending me something to eat. We were cool. We both from the same, whatever. So I've given my address to people, too, as well, right? And like, it's scary. It is scary. So I think we all can get got. You know, I could think somebody has got great intentions and do it and think they would never do this to me and end up doing it to you. So, I say one, especially when it's business opportunities, y'all, when it's somebody sending you, even if you win something or whatever, get you a P.O. box. Get you a P.O. box. That way, that'll be just it doesn't make everything where nothing will happen to you, but it kind of gives you just different options to
It
you.
gives you some leverage because the
Yeah.
thing about it, this is the thing about TikTok too. When people come on, I have somebody walking in. One second, guys.
So why she doing that? Let's because I'm about solutions as well. Well, what can we learn from this? What can we gain from this? Right? Because again, any of us, it could be any of us. One, get you a P.O. box. We're talking about Edwin. Get you a P.O. box. Like John said down there, a social media email. Even your phone number, business phone number. You know, just to kind of protect yourself. Again, it's not foolproof, but it is precautions that you can take. You try. You did what you could. Nothing is foolproof. Okay? But there are other things that we can do to try to protect ourselves. You know, we win stuff on this app. We buy stuff from people on this app. So it's easy to be like, oh yeah, here's my shipping information. People have websites, and that's why I don't want to discourage y'all from doing business with anybody on this app. You know what I'm saying? But with this, people have websites. You get what I'm saying? So in their websites, you put your information in so that you can purchase things. So it's so many ways that this can happen to you if a person's intentions aren't pure. And we don't think about these things until something like this happens. You know? So just take from it what you can. Jay, we ain't never been safe. We just got more options now to protect ourselves. You know? So, tap the screen. Let's get the live goal up.